The month of September is characterized by themes of introspection, growth, and balance. After a challenging August, we might find ourselves seeking more effective ways of dealing with discomfort and engaging in deeper self-reflection. As we progress, Venus turning direct in Leo is encouraging assertive communication in our relationships, while Jupiter's retrograde prompts contemplation on personal growth until the end of the year. Practicality and organization take center stage during the Virgo new moon, offering a chance to implement efficient strategies now. The month concludes with a focus on finding balance within our close relationships. But more on that in a bit. Let us now dive deep into each individual week. August seems to have been a kick in the butt for many of us. We might have had to face real discomfort and ultimately ourselves as we watched our own reactions unfold. Our effort to find more effective ways of dealing with said discomfort could have led to more introspection than usual. With 6 planetary bodies in their retrograde motion, this is anything but surprising. Thankfully, as we move into September, things seem to start to stabilize a little. On the 4th, Venus goes direct in confident Leo, helping our ideals and our communication in our close relationships to shift towards a more assertive and bold approach. On the same day, Jupiter starts his own retrograde in Taurus, signaling a time of reflection on all things connected to personal growth and abundance. It's an opportunity to review our approach to success and make adjustments that align with our true aspirations. This motion will last until the end of the year. On the 4th of September though, retrograding Jupiter is actually trining retrograding Mercury. This could indicate challenges in communication that might just be a blessing in disguise. While we may experience disruptions and misunderstandings, this transit supports growth through learning, exploration, and expanding our own perspective. Not taking things personal is seemingly easier now, as we aim towards growth rather than being right. On the 6th, the conjunction between the Sun and Mercury seems to heighten our self-awareness further, and we might see an increase in our personal interactions. The North Node forms a trine with Lilith on the same day, an indication of a harmonious connection between our life's purpose and our more wild, instinctual side. We might feel encouraged to embrace our unique qualities, our inner truths and unconventional desires, while still moving forward on our destined path now. We move on to the second week of September, with our focus still on growth and expansion. This second week is way more chill astrologically. Apart from the moon doing its thing and moving through the signs of Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, we only see one other aspect this week. The current Virgo Sun trines retrograding Jupiter on the 8th. A transit that suggests harmony between our practicality and our need for expansion. What this means is that we are more likely to find success through careful planning and attention to detail now. A great week to revisit past opportunities and projects, and applying a methodical approach to achieve more growth and abundance, especially when it comes to our home life and our material possessions. On the 15th, we see a new moon in Virgo, as well as the end of Mercury's retrograde, as it also goes direct now in Virgo. As mentioned earlier, Virgo's main qualities are that of practicality and detail-oriented organization, making this an excellent week to focus on projects and reorganize ourselves. Virgo is one of those signs we all seem to have somewhere in our natal charts. So feel free to check yours, and wherever you find Virgo, these are the areas of your life being most affected during this third week. With Mercury's direct motion enhancing clarity in our communication and thinking, this week could also be a great opportunity to initiate practical changes and implement efficient strategies for increased productivity and success. With the Sun trining Uranus on the 16th, we might actually find we're filled with innovative, inventive, and unusual ideas. As Venus squares Jupiter on the 17th though, feelings of elation in regards to love and the pleasures of life could lead to us overdoing overindulging, overspending, and or overstating our feelings. Be conscious of your impulses now to avoid hasty decisions you might regret later on. By the 21st, the moon has moved into Sagittarius, whilst the sun forms a trine with Pluto, potentially enhancing our ability to get to the bottom of things. Our own psyche becomes our playground now, as we try to unearth what has been kept hidden within. A good time to address internal issues and patterns that need transforming in an effort to grow and expand. On the 23rd, the autumnal equinox is ringing in autumn, at least astronomically. On this date, the sun moves into Libra and day and night are approximately of equal length. It signals the transition from the longer daylight days of summer to the shorter daylight days of autumn. Libra deals with ideals and relationships, social, romantic, and business alike. With Venus trining Chiron on the same day, we seemingly have a better chance at healing our personal relationships, as this transit might open us up more to trust, intimacy, and commitment, as well as learning from one another. Ultimately, we are being called to take a look at ourselves now and face our own faults and hurt. This is especially amplified by Chiron standing in opposition to Mars just a day later. We might really have to face some internal conflict in regards to assertiveness and healing. But with the moon in Aquarius, we are also being aided in our emotional progress, as this placement of the moon tends to open us up more towards change and empathy. Around the 25th, we could be starting to see things from a more optimistic perspective. We might find we're enjoying the process of learning more and more easily embrace change when the goal is that of growth. Our intuition is running higher than usual, making introspection, socializing, and planning more favorable now. This transit could also indicate during this week there might be some of you doing some long-distance travel. On the 29th, we'll see this September's full moon in the sign of Aries. Full moons are a time of completion and harvest, a time to look back on one's hard work. They always deal with some sort of polarity, as the sun is always opposing the moon during a full moon. This Aries-Libra polarity speaks on relationships, where Aries is representing self and Libra is representing other. We are being urged to find balance between meeting our own needs and attending to the needs of others, as well as finding balance between our independence or autonomy and our dependence or sociability. With Venus squaring Uranus on the same day, we might more specifically struggle with our need for freedom versus our need for intimacy. This might be most apparent within our closest personal relationships. Under this influence, emotional revelations also become way more likely now. September ends with a Mercury-Uranus trine, a transit connected to unexpected gains in regards to all things technology and innovation. Group activities could also be more fruitful than usual, and insights might seemingly come to us now out of the blue. And with that, we've reached the end of this September 2023 astrological forecast. Keep up the good work when it comes to self-reflection this month. After August, I truly hope you come out of September feeling better about how you deal with discomfort. Take care, and until next time, my friend. Namaste.